oh, this has got legs. Let's turn it up a notch. So then we did the next party in North Turramurra, and we literally like announced it, and then within 15 minutes, 250 tickets, boom, gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
I noticed heaps of other parties were using that spot.
Okay.
And then I think they hired a security guard to like patrol. So then when we were setting up, and like mind you, like we were setting up in the day because we needed enough time to actually set everything up. We were lugging like big trolleys full of speakers and shit and just covering it with a blanket.
Sus.
Yeah, so sus. Little trail. And it used to be like an old World War I or World War II bunker.
Fuck.
So you go down this like heavy door, and it looks like someone, the lock seems to be broken. Well, hectic. You go through and you go down these like little tunnels, and then you got this big like chamber of people that can like just kind of move a bit, not just like
just like
vape in mouth and like you know what I mean. So
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Like wiggle your ass, wiggle your ass, like nah.
So it's this. I've never taken it before, but I've heard of it. It's sort of like a myth. It's like a legend. It's like it's like a myth. But basically, it's this. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Behind the Tune, episode number 10. I'm glad to announce that we finally reached episode number 10. And joining me on today's fairly special episode is Aiden, aka Sanchez X. Pause right there. Over 90% of you that watch the videos are not subscribed. 90%. Make sure you subscribe for more episodes with some of Australia's best. It helps out the channel and helps me give you guys more great content. So before you keep watching today's episode, make sure you subscribe. Cheers. One half of People's Party, a thriving Sydney collective out of Sydney who have sold out every event they've hosted from their first event back in 2021 up until the most recent one in June. With Sydney's questionable nightlife in recent years, Aiden and People's Party are one of many who are determined to revive it. Aiden himself has played at events such as Lost Sundays, as well as a host of other parties and events in Sydney, as well as some of his own at People's Party. Welcome, and thanks for jumping on the show.
Thank you.
Bit of a milestone episode, so you know.
Happy 10th episode.
Yeah, happy 10th episode. So I guess you and I were having a chat earlier, and I did mention that People's Party is sort of sold out every single time you've
consistently. Yeah.
Is that like take us back to like the first event that you sort of had and that selling out? And what was that feeling?
That was mad. It was sick. I'm just trying to remember it. I'm dating back. I remember when it was not even meant to be a thing in the first place. And I think that was the funniest thing, was that like it was lockdown, and I've always had this itching to like, secret rave somewhere. Like I'd scope out places and me and my partner Jake Broxham, he does People's Party with me.
Yeah.
We were like thinking of a party, like let's do a mad party, and he came up with the idea of like, I know a place in Mossman. I've been there before, we should go check it out. I was like, okay, cool. So on that night, like the same night, we're like, let's just do it now, let's just check it out now and see how we feel. We went there and we were like, holy fuck, like this is insane, like this is mad, we gotta do a party here. So then fast forward like 4 weeks or something like that, we sent out like a Google form to all our mates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a Google form.
What wasn't that Google form?
I'll link it to you.
Yeah.
It was just like, what genre do you want? And what theme do you want?
So it was like preparing for the party?
Yeah, for the party, yeah. And would you be keen to do this? And everyone was like, yes. Yes. So then we made the private event. Everyone voted. Like, cool. We know what genre people want. And I think it was like house or something like that. And the theme, I think at that point, I'm just trying to remember, they voted for something else. I think they just voted for the genre, actually.
Just the genre?
Just the genre. First party was just the genre. And so, yeah, they came, and it was like hectic. It was like 150 plus people in this random bunker. And it was all of our mates. It was during lockdown, and everyone stayed right until the end, from the beginning to the end. And everyone was like, that was the best party ever. That was mad. And we were like, oh, cool. Like that was a random little concept. So then we were like, oh, this has got legs. Let's turn it up a notch. So then we did the next party in North Turramurra. and this time we made the Google form again.
Right.
We put it on Resident Advisor. We're like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're like, let's turn it up a notch. Let's put it on RA. And what we're gonna do is vote for your theme, pick the theme, and I think it was like Lost in Space or something like that, or like it was some space one, some Colors of the Rainbow. It was a bunch of random ones, and we ended up with the space theme. And then the genre I think was like house techno.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So then tickets go on sale on this date. And then what happened was we literally like announced it, and then within 15 minutes, 250 tickets, and boom, gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
So 200, like we refreshed it, and it's like, oh, sold out. Fuck, like.
Yeah.
Shit, like that's crazy. And then we went ahead with it, and then some people rocked up at the door, square reader them, like get in there, like.
Oh, so it was like you had door tickets as well?
Yeah, we had door tickets.
Yeah,
as
right.
Well, like I didn't think we announced it. We're just like, if there's always someone that tags along. You're like, hey, you got a ticket? They're like, oh, actually, I was hoping to buy one. Yeah, here you go. Boom.
Oh wow, okay.
Square reader.
So like the venues that you like the venues, because obviously 100 people, 250 people, obviously plus.
Yeah.
People that rocked up.
Yeah.
Is that like the biggest that you've done?
No, it gets bigger.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. So interestingly enough, then after that, we were like, oh fuck, how are we gonna turn it up a notch even more now? Like that was sick. So then we saw something crazy, and we kicked ourselves in the butt. I think we grew too fast, too quick.
Right.
So we did this thing called Pink and Red Rave. So the Pink and Red Rave was that like people voted for the theme, and they wanted like colors. So we thought pink and red, and then genre, I think house techno again, and we're like, this time it'll be a doof, but with two stages, one on one.
Oh wow.
One will be the pink stage, the other one will be the red stage. So then, we were like hectic. We'll get like 350 tickets. Boom, again. Like we sold out within like 15, 20 minutes. All 350 tickets. We're like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. People really want this. But then, sadly, lockdowns happened again. I think it was like the second. Remember, there was like a second wave.
Yeah,
lockdowns.
Yeah. So this pink and red one was right before that lockdown.
Yeah, about a week. I think the week of that.
Oh, it was meant to happen the week of.
Yeah,
oh,
and then the lockdown went into place, and was like no one's allowed out, like square meter rule, everything.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck. So it was too red hot. Like we couldn't do it.
So what we
postponed it.
Yeah.
And then when we postponed it to a new date, people still rocked up, but then it got shut down like before. Like we've just finished setting up everything.
Oh shit.
And and then the cops shut us down. Like they caught wind of it straight away.
Oh really?
Before any music was being played. So we're like, fuck. So we had all these like 350 people keen to party with us, and the party just got shut down. So we had to communicate to everyone like, sorry, party got shut. Party got shut. So we had to like either scramble, like refund everyone, or like throw another party. So we're like, screw it. Like we're just gonna bite the bullet and just refund everyone.
Right. Yeah.
So we did that, and then we're like, oh, like we grew way too fast, and we're way too ahead of ourselves. So that was a good lesson to learn.
Yeah.
And then from there we're like, oh, maybe we may need to be legit. So what we did is did the Bridge Hotel in Roselle.
Yep.
And
so what events is at this point? How many events have you thrown?
So this is just the fourth one. It's simply just the fourth.
The fourth one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've technically, so you've thrown 3, but the third one got cancelled.
Yeah, right after we finished setting up
how
all the speakers.
How was that, Like, I'd imagine it'd be like, you probably putting so much effort into it and like just hustling.
Me and Jake were like filthy. We were just gutted. I remember feeling like absolute shit. I was just like,
where was the event to take place?
So it was we were going to do a Mossman again.
Yeah.
But it was going to be one bunker and another bunker that we know, like a bit of a walk away.
Oh, that's sick.
So you could like, and there'd be like a fairy light trail to follow you from one stage to the other. But we got way too ahead of ourselves. Yeah. Imagine that party went ahead though.
Yeah, that would have been. That's actually sick. That's like a sort of like a festival vibe as well, with like the 2 stages, and the fairy lights.
Go to the other stage.
Yeah, that's sick.
We had all these like big like inflatables and stuff like that. We had all these decorations ready to go, like this big fuck off clown, 2 generators going at the same time. It was a big like production pretty much, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. So what, the cops like sort of just rocked up and then just said like,
Yeah.
So what? Like, yeah, I've always wondered. I asked this in my last episode with Jackson's. Like, he obviously he's attended events that have got shut down. But what does it actually feel like? Like, what's the process of like, being someone that runs an event, hosts it, and then it gets shut down, especially as early as like not even playing any music.
It's not our first shutdown as well, which I'll get to that later.
Okay.
I think. Well, the second People's Party, that was our first shutdown as well.
Yeah, right.
Like, that was sick, the North Turramurra one. But it shut down at like 3 a.m. or something. So we were like,
that's reasonable.
Good. Yeah, reasonable. Like, it's pretty late. Music's pumping really loudly. And everyone was like, all right, bye, everyone. Like,
yeah.
But the general rule of thumb is if you get shut down, just, I guess, be respectful to cops. It's just like, oh, shit. But, like, at the end of the day, you're not doing anything wrong as long as you know, respect the space you're in, you're cleaning up, and everyone's doing the same thing as well. You're not like vandalizing shit or burning shit. Like, as long as you're doing that, you should be sweet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's always that chat. Like, do we let the cops know or do we not let the cops know? So,
like before the event.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, wow. I mean, with most secret location parties, that's the usual chat lately. So, yeah. So we just like, when the cops come, I'm just like, no, like, let's just like shut down, like listen to them, put the music down, don't keep it pumping, and just pack up, clean up, leave. It's a shit feeling though. You're like, oh, bugger, like. But like, most of the time the cops are pretty cool. Like, they're pretty nice. And there's heaps of stories that you hear. Like, I know the Mid Street, like Flexi Fergan, that they shut down a party and then they helped them pack up, and we're like, oh, if we were like your age, we'd be doing this as well.
The cops helped to pack up the party.
Yeah, so it's love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
like,
they're just doing the job.
They're just doing their job. So, and I get it. Like, if you get heaps of noise complaints, then yeah, fair enough. So you got to do it in places that can't get noise complaints.
Was that Mosman one close to like residential housing?
So the problem with Mossman was that there's a security. I think what happened is after the first one we did, people started using that spot more because we found it. Or not we found it. I'm sure someone's used it before. But after that, I noticed heaps of other parties were using that spot.
Okay.
And then I think they hired a security guard to like patrol. So then when we were setting up, and like, mind you, like, we were setting up in the day because we needed enough time to actually set everything up. We were lugging like big trolleys full of speakers and shit and just covering it with a blanket.
Sus.
Yeah, so sus. Like, and I think the security was like, oh, they're throwing a party. So the cops came before we even started the music. Actually, no, we started it for like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then the cops came. Yeah.
Were people already at the party though?
Yeah, people were starting, like, it's like start of the party, so people were starting like pile up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Fire. Did you know what anyone did after that? Because that would have got shut down pretty. Like, what time was that?
I was like 10.
Oh wow.
10 o'clock.
On like a Saturday or a Friday?
Yeah, I think a Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. I think it was a Friday. So everyone was pretty keen to like go hard. Because that's the thing. We wanted to do it on a Friday, I think, because Saturday you can just like, if you scout as fuck.
Plus you get Sunday as well.
Yeah, just chill.
2
like,
days.
do your thing. But yeah, I think everyone just kicked on. I think everyone just went home to their places with all their gear and just kicked on in their houses.
Far out. Yeah, that would have been shit getting that shut down, especially because, like, as you said, it was like you would leveled up. So
and it was just like fuck, like why, like damn it.
Yeah, far out. So like, obviously, you said that you started to go legit in your fourth one, or like for your fourth one.
I think it was the fourth one.
What do you mean by like legit? Like, you started to like host it at like actual venues?
Yeah, an actual venue.
You know,
we thought we'd try something that's suited to us, so we did the bridge.
Right.
And that was successful. So we did the same theme to like make up for it.
Right.
So like pink and red rave at the bridge, and it was sick. It was like everywhere the pink and red. We had like 650 plus people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
way
big.
more than the third one was supposed to have.
Yeah, so we were like, fuck yeah, that was redemption.
Yeah.
Like, to me and Jake were like, redemption. Like,
how far after that third one was that fourth one?
Well, we went through like a few lockdowns. I remember, like cancellations and stuff. So it wasn't until like April 2022. So April last year.
Oh wow. So what was that time period like?
It was
a
like
few months.
Maybe 2021.
Yeah, because I think last April, I think everything was open.
Yeah, so maybe it was April
2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah, wait, no, because when was your first one was in February, wasn't it?
Yes, it was
of 2021.
No, so we did in 2020.
Oh, 2020.
Feb 2020. No, you're right. I think
20.
Feb 2021. Yeah.
It's been so long. Everything's just like,
Yeah.
it's hard to track.
Because 2020 was full on COVID vibes.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck this. And that's when we did February 2021.
Right.
The first one. And then the next one was in April 2021. Yeah, the North Turramurra one.
Mm-hmm.
So then we scheduled the third one to be in like September, October, or something like that. And then that kept getting cancelled. And then fast forward 2022, we were meant to do it in January 2022.
Right.
And then that got cancelled because of COVID or something like that. And then finally in April. So there, April 2022.
April
Last
2022.
year, only last year. Yeah.
What was your fourth one?
Yeah.
What are you on now? Like 9?
Yeah, I think we're
You
on
just did
9.
your 9th one?
I think so, yeah.
Like the
8th or 7th. No, I think we're on 8th.
on 8th?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for like do you have like future ones in the works?
Yeah, we're thinking of getting really big on the next one.
Oh wow.
We're just taking a break now.
Yeah.
We're actually, in the meantime though, we're doing something with Billy Zane at the Abercrombie.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think I might have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like end of this month, 29th, I think, 29th of
Mhm.
July. So we're excited for that, just to get back into people's party stuff in the winter, like a little winter thing. And then I think maybe in the summer, we're thinking of something big, like a mini festival or something like that.
Oh,
That'd be
shit.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, because winter, like I think I was discussing this in the last one, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Not much to do.
Such a hard sell.
Yeah, it's very hard. How are you finding that sell for that event? Because Abercrombie is a bit of like a venue now that's like very well known. People know it.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
And they did it well. They rolled it out at the right time, like start of the year, and they said boom, boom, boom with all these parties. So it's always a place to kick on. But yeah, I think to sell that, well, I guess Abercrombie's helping as well. But also Billy Zane's headlining, and then we're doing the other room, and we're just completely making over that room upstairs, and making it our own. So I guess we're just joint in with their marketing efforts, and yeah, that's it.
So like, is that the goal for you guys, like to get it to a point where you can sort of start hosting like these massive events?
Yeah,
like
I think so. I think more quality over quantity.
Yeah, right.
Just because like if you're churning it out every couple months, like it's tiring. Like doing doofs is tiring. Like lugging everything, like you're carrying all the speakers, and like everyone's like, yeah, like enjoy their doof, and then everyone can just go home, but you're the one that has to pack up.
Yeah. How long after it's finished do you guys
we take about an hour, 2 hours. We're pretty good at it. Like we get it down pat. Like,
is it just you and
Jake?
And that's it, just you two?
Oh no, we have a few mates that help us out. Like we it depends. Like every party's different. We ask for a few helpers. But yeah, lately we just do the warehouse parties and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. But those ones are all like, do those ones get shut down or?
Nah, because they're like more, I guess, legit. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, it's like in an enclosed space, so they can't do much. The ones in like the bush, like they're risky because they can get shut down and like tough tits. That's it. Like,
that would be tough. As you said. But like the warehouse ones are a bit more enclosed.
Yeah.
Not that many. Is it like warehouses that you find like through what? How do you find like those?
Through friends of friends or just people we know. Like we did one. So I was trying to think. I think number 6, People's Party, like 6, or was it 7? No, 6. It was in October 2022.
Yeah.
So after Bridge Hotel, we did this in a warehouse in Alexandria.
Okay.
And we just knew someone that knew someone, and they hooked us up. And it's a bit more legit because they had their own sound. The warehouse has their own sound system.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then we just decorate the place and pimp it out, and then that's it.
So it's easy to host. Like
it's like a venue, but like a BYO venue. And
because the BYO aspect of it is like great.
Oh yeah,
Like
how
people
good
just-
is like carrying like an esky full of drinks? It's like pitch. Like,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's so much better than like paying $13
yeah,
for a vodka
for a
and then-
fucking water of like a little bit of alcohol and soda. Nah, fuck that.
the BYO aspect. Yeah, I think at the bridge though you wouldn't have BYO now because it's
like,
licensed.
It's licensed, but I don't know, something about the bridge. I have a soft spot for the bridge.
Oh
Like,
really?
Yeah, it's just like it's its own world. Like it goes 14 hours straight. Like we were there, so it's like 650 people going from 10 p.m. till midday the next day, and everyone's just like still going at it. And like it's cool that there's a venue that's like in the inner west. It's got like a 24-hour license, and the security guards are just lovely. Like all the owners are just like easygoing. You can really like let your hair down.
Oh
But
wow.
lately, I think they've been having problems with like cops and stuff like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, because they had been shut down lately. I think the cops came like at the wrong place, wrong time, and been getting shut down.
Oh,
But
shit.
they're really cool. Like they're great. Like,
Yeah, I've never been to the bridge. I didn't know it was that big. As like multiple rooms and stuff like that.
yeah. Bridge is an institution. I'd highly recommend it. Like, I think they're doing bands at the moment, and then I think they'll do dance parties again in the summer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
To the dance parties, sort of. Yeah, I guess is that the biggest one you've thrown so far? The bridge one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bridge would have been the biggest one we've done.
Did you play at that one? Like, did you?
Yeah,
'cause you-
I did the day session. Like I did it the morning.
So that was like a people's party event at
Yeah.
the bridge, and it went for 14 hours.
Yeah. So
Oh,
from
shit.
10 p.m. till midday the next day.
How's that work? How's like working out all the logistics and stuff for like a massive? Obviously, you have the license, like venue, which makes it a bit easier.
Yeah,
but
well,
like,
we had 3 stages. So we
Yeah.
had pink stage, red stage. It was to make up for that shutdown
Yeah.
one. And then we had like just the courtyard stage in the morning. And I guess the logistics, they have their own sound system for one of the stages, which is their main stage. But then the other ones, you got to set it up yourself. So, yeah, we just spoke to like Buzz. They're actually just down the road, Buzz Speaker Hire.
oh really?
Yeah, and yeah, they helped us out with like setting up the speakers and the lighting and stuff like that.
Right.
And yeah, they just helped us with setting up, packing down. If we have a certain vision we want, we just shoot it to them. They're like, all right, we can do this, 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 and then yeah, off you go.
Yeah. So is that like sort of like a staple of people's party, like the themes and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think themes, dressing up, BYO, that's what we're known for, and that's what we'd like to stick to. I think doing a legitimate venue is nice, but I think everyone likes the BYO aspect. I think it's a huge selling point.
Yeah, the unofficial sort of party,
Yeah.
like it makes it a bit more fun.
Yeah, and
It's
it
a bit
makes
more risk.
it more like ravey.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
more like a
mean?
doof.
Yeah, because like when you go to a rave, you want to like drink whatever you want or carry the drinks that you're
Yeah.
drinking. You know, you don't want to be like, oh hey, could I get a vodka lime soda? Like,
Wait in line for like 15 minutes,
yeah,
and then I have to double park.
Yeah.
And then you finish and then you go back.
yeah, exactly. And you just got a cup full of ice.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's really cool. And like obviously you play at all these events. Do you play at every single one of your events?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a few odd ones that don't play it just cause I don't know. Like I just
Don't feel like it or
Yeah. I just like I don't know. It depends. Like we had one. I'm trying to think of a time where I haven't played. We had a boat party.
for people's party.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
after Bridge, we did the boat party, and we wanted to make like an intimate boat party, so we did the boat party. But then it was like a package because it was like a boat party. Then afterwards, you could go to a secret location.
Oh wow.
And we did it in Mossman coincidentally, but at a different area in Mossman. And we found my mate Jack found this spot while he was going on a run, and he does this party with this guy Jordan Neeson, and they do this Knots is a party group,
Right. Yep.
and they showed us this spot, and they're like this is elite, like this is cool. It was like you walk down the stairs. I'll send you the video. It's
It's like on a beach. It sounds like it's like going down to a beach or something.
No. So you actually go you're going off a little trail, and it used to be like an old World War I or World War II bunker.
Fuck.
So you go down this like heavy door, and it looks like someone the lock seems to be broken. Well, hectic. You go through and you go down these like little tunnels, and then you got this big like chamber, and yeah, we're like, fuck, this would be cool for a party. Like, let's set it up. So we did that, and it was sick. The videos look real cool because
Yeah.
you walk through the darkness, and there you are.
I feel like those sort of venues that are like so obscure, like walking through those stairs and like,
Yeah, and it's dangerous as fuck. Like it's
but it's like everyone loves that.
Yeah,
like people
yeah,
just
it's
people
weird,
love-
hey,
people
like-
live for that.
It's like, yeah, it was dodgy. It was a dodgy, dark stair. Like, you needed a flashlight. Otherwise, if you turn the flashlight off, it's black. It's pitch
really?
black. It was, like, really dark.
So how did like everyone get there? Like, did you have anyone?
So we had battery uplights, and we just put them in all different places so then everyone could see where they're going. I'll show you the video. You'll
Yeah.
love it. You'll be like, what the fuck? That's cool.
Would you do another event there?
Oh,
that
cops
too-
shut us down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so...
How'd they find out about that one? Because it was like in a bunker.
I think that same security guard that patrols, he patrols the whole area of Mossman or something.
Far out.
And caught wind, and then cop cars came, and they just all right, pack up.
So they like walked into the bunker.
Yeah, they walked into the outside of the bunker, and people were like, cops are here. Like, all right.
Fuck.
Like the best thing to do, I think, is as soon as cops come, just put it down or like slowly put it down.
Yeah.
So let everyone know like cops are here. Let's just finish it up now.
Yeah. What time was that one?
I think it was 2 or something like that.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not too
yeah.
bad.
I feel like if it's anything past like 1, I feel like it's like everyone's like, yeah,
given.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, that first one that you did, or like the second one, or the third one that you did was like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
That
That's so heartbreaking.
Yeah, far out. And that was like, yeah, as you said, like that was a level up. So like,
Yeah.
it would have been tough.
Yeah. But
So-
yeah, that boat party I didn't play. But I did play. I did want to play at the bunker. So
Did you end up playing?
no, I think I was too tired. I was like, nah, I don't want to play.
Yeah,
Like,
setting up and stuff. So like, you went on the boat, or did you set up the bunker before like you went on the boat
so we had a minimal setup
for the
bunker.
Yeah.
So we had the boat, and then pretty much grabbed the stuff from the boat, went to the bunker, set it up quickly, and then dropped the location. And then
Oh shit.
people
Okay,
came
so
to
you
that.
dropped the location afterwards,
Yeah.
and it was like everyone that was on the boat went to the bunker, or was it like
if you wanted to. It was like it was a bit of both. Like if you don't want to go on the boat, you can get on the bunker. And I think we had a decent number there too. Probably like 100 something there for the bunker. So that was pretty cool. That was a vibe. And then after that was the Alexandria warehouse party. So yeah.
Yeah. What sort of inspired like your brand for like people's party? Like, did you sort of go to like these sort of events like when you like earlier? Like obviously
Yeah.
pre-COVID? Or was it sort of like a thing where like like COVID, like let's just throw a party?
Yeah, it was more like I actually I always had an idea to throw parties like that. But I always see parties in like Clyde. There's a spot in Clyde out west near like Rydalmere.
Right. Okay.
And they do like parties under a highway and stuff. And I thought like during COVID, I thought to myself like, no one's doing that. So, and we didn't like people's party was never meant to be a thing in the first place. It just happened. It's just like the only reason we got the name People's Party was because it was like I like the idea people can vote. It's like people's choice. Like, it's a people's choice party. It says people's party.
Yeah, that's
You
like
vote-
your slogan, like your slogan, power to the people.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, so it's like you vote for the theme. It's like you're part of it. So I think that's what the inspiration grew. It was like, oh, you get to pick what happens to this party, and that's unique in itself, and that's the main branding behind it. It's like you get to pick how you let your hair down. Like, you know, you get to pick what music you want to listen to, and you also get to pick whatever drink you want because it's a fucking BYO. So
yeah. So like, and that's what you'll continue to do in the future as well. Like
that's what we strive to do. Like, I think doing legitimate venues is great, but I think going the more underground ravey is where we're at, and it's where our heart is.
more fun.
Yeah, it's more fun. But I think it's good to mix the two as well, to show that you can do a bit of both.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've shown that with a massive 14-hour party.
Yeah.
Who did you have on that? Like, was that like just a local lineup? On that one?
We had Flexi.
Right. Yeah.
We had Khalidi. So Flexi, Khalidi. I'm trying to think. Madami.
Yeah. Okay.
Chrono and Sansom. I was trying to think who else. Joss. It was a pretty big lineup, come to think of it.
Because 14 hours, you need a lot of people on that one.
that's
Especially if you're
heaps.
doing three stages.
Yeah.
That's like a massive...
Bligsy. I can't remember who else. I think Carlu as well, Katie.
Yeah.
Carlu. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good lineup.
Yeah,
Come to think of it.
Do you like sort of like focus on like the local lineup, or would you like go like...
No, I like local lineups
Local lineup?
only. I think that's the other thing, part of the branding. It's the party sells itself, not the lineup.
Yeah, true.
Like I'd love lineups that are like they complement one another, and it's like locals, you know. I don't know about like big headliners. Probably like for the big festival, that mini festival we have lined up, we'll probably go for the big headliner. But yeah, it's good to switch it up. I think.
When's that festival in the works for?
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I think, but I have a feeling it'll be like Feb.
Oh,
Feb-ish, Jan, Feb-ish.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of like those like, have you seen Mode Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's recently come up on my like.
Yeah, Mode. Yeah.
That looks sick. It's on like the
Cockatoo Island. Yeah.
Yeah,
very vibe.
that looks sick. Is that sort of like what you'd go for, or do you want
more bushy?
More bushy.
Yeah, I think it'd be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but it'd be more legit because like
I think like people camp and then can come enjoy the party in the night and in the day.
So how many would that be, like a multi-day festival then?
Yeah, like maybe 2 day out.
2 days.
Yeah, like Friday, Saturday.
It's
Friday night, go hard. Saturday,
like
the day session, and then Saturday night, and then done.
Yeah.
Everyone goes home Sunday.
That sounds sick. That's actually a really good idea because I've seen all those festivals and stuff pop up and like.
Yeah.
It looks interesting how there's like so much more coming up.
There's heaps.
Yeah.
I saw one recently. It was Hunter Gatherer Festival.
Yeah. Right.
What else?
Friends of Friends.
Friends of Friends.
Did one in Wiseman's Ferry.
Yeah.
That one looked cool as well.
Looked mad.
I didn't even know half those things existed. Like half those festivals existed, and they're like multi-day festivals.
Yeah. Imagine if more people knew about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's inevitable that they will.
Yeah.
But it's good to sort of have that sort of stuff in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
there's not many parties. It's like it's something that's interesting. It's like there's not enough to feed the dancer like every day of the week. There's not enough to satisfy a big culture and bring people up. There's not a system in place. It's kind of like do what you want and but it's good though because it challenges everyone to get involved and do things like podcasts. Do things like, doing like doofs, and also people like creatives can come together to make something, a culture within Sydney.
I think that's important, like sort of bringing more awareness to it because I feel like we're lagging, not just within Australia, but I think within the world.
Well, yeah, like if you're a big artist, there's only a certain threshold you reach here in Sydney. You're like, okay, I got to go to Netherlands, I got to go to Germany, or I got to go to UK, like, or even like. Yeah, most of the time, once you're big enough, you have to go.
Yeah,
like wouldn't it be nice to have something here that everyone can support and everyone can get around and everyone's going out? I think it needs to be like a shift in culture, but we are progressing in that sense.
There's a bit of a glass ceiling.
Yeah,
with Sydney and like Australia, I think Melbourne's great as well.
Yeah,
it's a lot of talent coming out of there, but I think
heaps.
Sydney's like very. Like, even by people from Sydney, they sort of transition into Melbourne because like they know that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot more happening.
It's a bit more like a hub.
Yeah.
And then people from Melbourne just end up going to like Europe.
Yeah.
But like, Sydney's got like a massive glass ceiling.
Yeah.
That you sort of have to crack to get into Melbourne.
Why do you think that, you reckon?
I don't know. Look, I'm not old enough to sort of talk to like what Sydney used to be. I've only just recently started sort of getting into it, but I couldn't tell you. I feel like I saw an Instagram post and it was like, it's called Bondi Lines.
Yeah.
And they have one with, I think it's called Melbourne Lines.
Yeah.
And they showed like the top 5 genres in each city.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then Sydney, I think had 2 from 1 to 5. 2 of the spots were taken by R&B and hip hop.
Yeah.
Like separately, whereas like Melbourne had nothing.
Yeah.
It was all just like techno, trance, hardstyle, hard tech, like whatever. Like it was just like all electronic genres.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, that's like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
To sort of have like R&B just like not be a thing in Melbourne. I think that's the thing as well.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you like why Sydney is so much quieter. I think Sydney's been more touristy as well.
Yeah, and I think it's like a lifestyle thing. Everyone wants to go to bed early so they can get up early. Melbourne's all about like city life, like going out and waking up late and like, oh, it's all right. But here it's like you want to be healthy and that sort of stuff. Bit of a different lifestyle.
I think our public transport doesn't really complement our nightlife either. Like you want to stay out late.
You can't. Yeah, nothing's 24-hour. Like
nothing. Like
imagine if there was more, even just more food that was out late at night than just Macca's
or kebab.
Yeah,
like other stuff. Like, I mean, like I love a kebab on the night out, but like, if you could have more options.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I feel like that would help a lot.
A lot of restaurants close so early. Pubs even close very early.
Yeah,
like midnight and stuff like that. And you're just thinking like, oh, time to head home. And like you don't, like most of the time it's like you don't want to. I feel like you're forced to and you're conditioned to think, oh, 12 a.m. means home time.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
it's weird how some like in legit venues, like when they see 1 a.m. they go, oh, all right,
last
cleared.
drinks,
dance floor cleared. And you're like, I'm pretty sure you can still buy drinks. You can still stay out. Like.
I think the public transport's definitely difficult.
Do you think education is a thing? Like maybe we need to sort of like educate on
like awareness.
Yeah, like of people being like, I don't know, like how do you get people to stay out?
I don't know. I genuinely think it's public transport because like for me, like where my parents are from and like where I live, it's hard. Like literally, like unless me and my mates get a hotel in the city, we're either catching the first train home or we're catching the last train home, or we're spending like $400 on Uber to get home. And like neither of those are ideal. Like no one wants to catch the first train home.
They should have like you know what would be cool if they had like a hotel district or like a party district where it was just bunk beds. And everyone can
like a hostel.
Yeah, like a hostel. The people that like live out far away and they can just stay in the bunk bed for a bit.
Well, have you heard of the Night Rider?
Nah.
So it's this. I've never taken it before, but I've heard of it. It's sort of like a myth. It's like a legend. It's like a myth. But basically, it's this bus that goes from the city all the way through Western Sydney and all the way down southwest.
Yeah, N92s, those Night Riders.
I think so. Yeah, and like
they're still around, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still around, but like they're not ideal because I've never caught one. But I think it takes like an hour and 40 to get home, and like after a night out, like you're like an hour and 40 on a public bus with just people that have been out themselves. It's just not fun. Like you would not enjoy it. I'm sure there's stories from that bus that people would love to tell, but never caught it. But I've heard that. But that's not even ideal itself. Like who would want to catch that sort of bus home?
Imagine like everyone at party goes to one place and just they can stay there and then take the public transport in the morning, or just have more Night Riders, and there's something that accommodates to that. So public transport, maybe educating people in what to do, like, you know, on when staying out, like don't burn yourself out and pump drinks and like get yourself sloshed that you just want to go home. Like maybe, I don't know, there's a lot of factors.
I feel like it's a good point to bring up, like what is, like how do we get it to Sydney to sort of be. I think what you guys are doing, people's party, is great. Like it's awesome. Like it's like very different. Like as I said, I'm not old enough to know what Sydney was back in its, you know, prime. But it's very like, I feel like it's a bit unique, and like how you said, like you sort of get people to vote for everything. And I think that's very good as well. Like getting everyone involved. Like
R&B at people's party.
If everyone voted for that, then go for it. Like it's like, you know, you're not going to an event, you're like, oh, I really hope they don't play like shit music, or you know I hope they play this. You know what to expect. And like, there's a lot of, I feel like Saturday nights are a bit hard. Because Sundays obviously have lost Sundays and Sash, who've sort of like just taken, like it's their day. Like I don't think there's going to be many.
It's hard to take the market share out of that.
And Lost Sundays and Sash are very different vibes as well.
Because
Sash
completely different.
But they still like, you know, they still have the demand. Most people that like Lost Sundays go to Sash anyway.
They do mix a lot. Like a lot of people go from Sash to Lost Sundays,
especially like long weekends.
Or people go to Lost Sundays, and when Lost Sundays is done, they go to Sash afterwards.
Like the Sash by night. Like the Lost, and they do it on long weekends as well. They have like I think they do it once a year.
The breakfast.
Like the massive, like from like
sick.
12 a.m. to like 12 p.m. or something.
Sash is an institution for that. Like they know how to do long weekends, right? And it always like just sells out.
It goes crazy. And you played at Sash.
So. Oh wait, you know, are you taking the photo of me playing at Sash?
Is that the one?
So actually, fun fact, no, I didn't play at Sash. No, so that was my mate Jake.
Right.
So my mate Jake actually played that, and he was busting to go to the bathroom. And as a joke, I put he's like, "Oh, hold my headphones." Like, all right, no worries. And I put the headphones on, and then someone took a picture. And then as a joke, I was just like, "Oh, me just waiting." Filling in for a mate's bathroom break. And then, people would always hit me up like, oh, you played at Sash? Like, nah, I didn't play at Sash.
Fuck, I put that in my intro saying, oh, he's played at Sash. But
that's
I was like, now I'm going to have to like bleep that.
No, that's okay.
But you played Lost Sundays.
I played at Lost Sundays.
But like, so like, how was that Lost Sunday sesh? Let's just like segue. How was playing at Lost Sundays? How many times have you played at Lost Sundays now?
Well, next week will be my second time.
Right.
But my first time was in August last year.
How was that?
That was sick.
Who was on that lineup?
It was Elliot Adamson, Madami, who else? I'm just trying to think. forgot his name.
Like a big headline? Was it a big headliner?
Yeah, Elliot Adamson was from UK or something like that.
Right.
I think Electrolyte or something like that.
Right.
I'll try and remember it. But yeah, it was good. It was a good lineup. It was pretty busy. They just played what I wanted to play.
What time were you playing on that?
I was just before the headliner, so.
Oh fuck! So you would be like a good dance floor as well.
Yeah, so I had I think it was like 5:30. No, maybe 6:30 to like 8 or something like that. So it was a pretty long slot. And the good thing was the blessing in disguise. On that day, Qantas had some problems or something like that. So there was flight delays and stuff. So he was going to be late to his set because of his traveling.
Yeah, right.
So I got to play for a little bit longer until he actually arrived.
Oh, fuck. That would have been sick.
So I ended up playing for like nearly 2 hours or something like that, just on the thing.
Did you have enough like songs on your USB?
No, I ran out.
Oh, really?
But obviously I had other playlists that I had in mind. Because usually when I do a set, I have a playlist. Like, it's not in specific order. I just have a playlist with a vibe that I like and I want to play. I ran out the whole playlist and I was like, oh God, when is he going to come? So I had to dip into the other playlists. And that went well as well. And I'm so glad it did because a lot of the good videos were from the random songs.
The second playlist.
Yeah.
What sort of, was it the same vibe?
Well, one of them was the Kate Trinata, Be Your Girl, where I'm standing on the table.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I've seen that video. I've seen that. Was that Lost Sundays?
Yeah, it was Lost
I
Sundays.
I thought that was like a different party.
No, so that was at Lost Sundays. And yeah, I was just like, hectic, this is cool. And I love that song. I love Be Your Girl. I love Kate Trinata. I'm a big fan of him. And yeah, I just got up there and I was like, boom, and everyone was getting into it. That was cool. And yeah, I remember playing a bit of everything, just the stuff that I loved and like switching it up. I like vocals. I like diva vocals, but also like hard stuff. But like trying to find the fine line between the two.
Yeah,
is always interesting. But that's the whole role of a DJ, I guess, is to make sure that is done smoothly, and you're catering to the crowd that wants to dance, making sure they're enjoying what they're dancing to.
Yeah. So like, because obviously, I've seen some of your sets, and like it's a little bit like it's not like full hard techno, but like it ranges from like sort of like chill stuff to like harder stuff. What do you enjoy playing the most? What's your favorite vibe?
I like house, straight out house music, like 130 BPM. Like pushing it to 140 BPM is alright. Any faster, I'm like like it's like don't get me wrong, I love my hard style and stuff like that, but that's for hard style stuff. Like I just like things with grooves. I like bass lines. I like things with vocals, people that can like just kind of move a bit, not just like
just like
vape in mouth and like you know what I mean. So
no, I know what you mean.
Everyone wiggle your ass, wiggle your ass. Like
everyone has their preferences. I think Lost Sundays sort of fits that. Sort of.
Well, Lost Sundays is beautiful for that because they're sort of an open sandbox for whatever sounds, and it's happy, it's positive, it's all just good vibes. Yeah. So yeah.
So what's like a song on your USB that's like, what's a song on your USB that you always have and you're always gonna play?
Fuck, that's a really good question. Oh, that I always play. This one's actually an interesting one. I'm a big fan. Like one of my favorite albums ever is Settle, Disclosure, 2012.
Right, I don't know the name, but if I see
the song, like it's got Latch.
Okay, yeah, that with like that one.
And it's like two kids.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
it's one of my favorite albums ever. It's just such a timeless piece. There's a song in there called. There's two songs. There's F for You. And it's like I've been infected.
Oh yep.
Whispers and shit. I have that's like all my must-haves. That's always good because that's like house, arse shaker, diva vocals. It's got the essentials there. I haven't used it lately, but it's always a must-have. I think it's so cool. But you have to get the version with Mary J. Blige in it because that's where the diva vocals comes into place. Okay. The other one's You and Me, which I played at the last Lost Sundays set, which is more garagey two-step.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. It's fast, diva vocals, and it just feels good. It feels nice.
So those like your two must, like you always have them on USB in case you need it.
Yeah, in case you need it. And I know they'll fucking pop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Fuck, I've never heard a Disclosure song
Yeah.
while I'm out. Like,
Yeah.
I think maybe I.
Well, yeah, because you think like when you think Disclosure, you think like radio and
Yeah, they're very like commercialized.
commercially and like, but like if you dig deep into old Disclosure stuff, they were full underground. Like they're doing cool garage stuff.
Mm.
And then they moved towards sort of more radio friendly stuff. But yeah, their first debut album, Settle, there's like then they just hit the radio. I love it. It's sick. It's just like
far out. Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I don't DJ, but like, what's a song that I wonder what's like a song that you go out and you want to hear it like when you're out like at people's party. What's like a song that you want to hear at that one?
That's a really
what
good
fits the vibe of people's party? Like what song like describe people's party as like a group?
Okay, there's this one me and Jake love. It's called Magic by Kim and Foxman. Kim and Foxman does a remix.
Right.
It's just like it's like real boom boom boom. I don't know. It's hard to explain it on a mic, but it's just like it's trippy. It's like vocals like magic, 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 and it's just like ping pong sort of like
right.
The sounds are all over the shop. It's like you're in the bush, you fucked off your face, and it's like this is sick. This is the mad sound. That and another one called it's by Fantastic Man. It's called I think it's like I need to look for this.
That's all good. Yeah, if you see it, play it on the microphone.
Yeah.
Play that Magic one as well. I haven't heard that one before.
Right, I'm gonna play it now.
Who's the Magic one by?
I think it's by Kim and Foxman.
Right. Is it like a housey song?
Yeah, but it's like really doofy. Right, I'll skip
What
ahead.
part of it like?
Kim and Foxman played at Pitch this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Yeah, bring it up to the mic and play it.
Right.
You screenshot.
Get out of here. Alright, we'll just skip ahead. Actually, I think it builds up.
Yeah.
We love it, heaps.
That's sick. And that's like a song that like describes.
Yeah, and then the other one is like Fantastic Man. Now this is cool too. We always
Is that housey as well?
Nah, it's more like ravey.
A bit harder.
Yeah, it's more doofy. We have
Right.
a doofy sound when it comes to people's party. Sun Express, yeah. Right. I'll go do it. It's cool. It's like real like you're in the jungle.
Yeah,
ravey.
this was cool. Yeah.
And then I played this at Lost Sundays as well. I remember
Yeah.
now. And then wait, there's a part where it goes for ages. Oh wait, shit. Alright.
Yeah, that's sick.
But yeah.
Yeah, those are sick. Yeah.
So it's real like ravey, like
But
like,
it's not too fast where like vaping hands or just
yeah. No,
but it's like
more,
good. It's like sort of like a vibey.
yeah. So you're like you wiggle your ass and like yeah, you just wiggle your ass and
Yeah.
you hear the sounds. You're like, oh, I'm in the jungle.
Yeah,
I'm in
that's
the
sick.
bush. Like
Yeah.
this is cool.
Do you have like a playlist? Does People's Party have like a playlist on Spotify?
That's a really good question. No,
Should make one.
we should make one. Yeah,
Because
you know
those
what?
two songs, if you that vibe would be sick.
Yeah, I think you know what. I think we'll do that. We'll do a People's Party playlist, and we'll give your podcast a shout out for that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pioneering the
Yeah.
the playlist. But that's sort of like the vibe that you sort of go for.
Yeah.
So I was trying to picture it. Like, what's like sort of stuff that you go for?
Yeah. So it's that. It's not like fast paced, like trancey stuff, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's I want a booty shaker.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's sick.
Can't booty shake on 150.
Yeah. I mean, if you really tried to, you
I
probably
mean, you could, yeah.
But it would look very, very strange. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need a good mix of it. Like, as much as I love, like, because we're going to pitch this year. That's the thing I love about pitch as well.
Yeah.
Is that it's just so much different music.
Yeah.
Like, you've got, like, your shit that's, like, super hard and you're, like,
Yeah.
just sitting there like that.
Yeah.
Or you've got, like, the stuff that's, like, a lot more like that.
Yeah.
Where you're sort of, like, in the day.
Yeah.
Sort of vibing out.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
doing that sort of stuff. So I think it's good. Would People's Party do, like, hard stuff? Or do you think that you'd stick to that vibe? That's, like, yours. I mean, as you said, it's, like, very much
Power to the people.
Power to people, yeah. But you've sort of seen that it's just mainly, a lot of it's been house.
Yeah, a lot of it's been house. It's what the people want, I guess.
I feel like house is a little bit more universal as well.
Yeah.
Because like
It's a lot safer.
yeah, it's very safe. Like
Yeah.
you know, people are gonna like it. It's gonna be a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, whereas like harder stuff, it's like a bit harder to
More
sell.
niche. Yeah.
And it's like it's a different sort of vibe. You need a different sort of like
Yeah.
event. So, no, that's cool. I'll definitely link me those songs as
Yeah,
well.
I
I definitely
will.
like that. I like the second one the most.
Yeah.
I think that was
That's
sick.
cool. Yeah. It's got the little siren. It's like, it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's about to go down.
Yeah, that's cool. Fuck, that's those are some sick songs. And then the playlist. Definitely hit me up if you get that playlist.
Inspired
going.
by Behind the Tune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we want.
Vibes.
Sort of like what's going back to like your DJ career. Like, what do you have in the works for like yourself? Or are you more focused on people's like? What are you more focused on right now? Like your own DJing brand?
Yeah,
or
so I'm
people's party?
focused more on my own DJing brand. Man, it's been a thing I'm loving since I was like 16. I've been DJing since 16, so I'm like 26 now. So
yeah, 10 years.
10 years. It goes fast. And yeah, I just want to make a career out of it. I'd love to tour the world. But for now, I want to release something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you like producing?
Yes, I'm making tunes. I got things in the lab. So my goal this year is to release something, and whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna be proud of it.
Like a song or an EP?
A song.
A song?
Yeah. Just start with a song.
That sort of vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of vibe. And bonus points if I can get an EP out, that'd be cool. But for now, my goal's a song, and then we'll see how we go from there. But yeah, main focus more is my own music stuff. And yeah, just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process and like love that. I feel like if I really enjoy the process, everything else becomes really fun.
Yeah, well, you're making like a lot of like moves. Like people's parties are great. You've got a lot of different outlets.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I noticed as well. You do the piggy bank parties. Like, is that your backyard?
Yeah, that's
it
my
is.
backyard.
That looks sick.
Yeah,
I saw those and I was like, fuck, those like it's not fully packed.
Yeah.
But it's like cool to have that vibe.
Yeah.
And like you've hosted a couple events.
Yeah, we've done it every year. So the whole
once
concept,
a year.
Yeah.
Or like
once a year.
Yeah.
So the whole concept of it is that our house is a pink house, like where I live with my mates. So we called it the piggy bank. And yeah, it was to celebrate the anniversary of us living there.
Oh, really?
And it was a very me fashion to just, let's make it like a rave in the day. Because I already got all of the equipment from all the people's party stuff and just make it piggy bank. So yeah, I just get all my mates to hop on and DJ and yeah, have a cool party, live stream it as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so every year, so like first year it was packed as well. Second year was really, really, really packed. This year we had to postpone it just due to like family stuff. So I had to, usually it's in April, like around Anzac Day. But we moved it, like we pushed it forward to June. So yeah, we pushed it forward to June and it wasn't that busy. Like it wasn't like heaving packed, but it still was like busy enough to be a vibe. I think that's another thing that I want to get into more is doing the piggy bank day parties.
Yeah, because it's like a nice it's like a terrace.
Yeah.
At the back of your house.
Yeah, it's just a shed, like a backyard terrace thing. Yeah, we turned it into like a little beer garden. But yeah, I want to go beyond my backyard now. I think piggy bank has a lot of legs for like a cool inner west day party. Sort of like, do you ever remember Summer Dance? Yeah, so it was a day party that was cool, done by Astral people. And they were awesome. Like they're like super dupers going out and like bubbles and like it was cool. It was so cool. And I'd love to just recreate something similar like that. It's a cool inspiration to look up to. So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, my DJing, piggy bank.
So you got a lot of things going.
Party. Yeah, those three things. Yeah.
So doing all that, is that your three like full time things you're doing?
Yeah, so 3 full. Oh well, I guess I have a full time.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Well.
Like, do you have like a full time job outside?
So I work at the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. So.
Oh shit! What do you do there?
So I'm more in the background.
Oh, okay. It's like the sound stuff.
Yeah, no. So like more in the admin.
Oh
team.
right, yeah.
Just box office stuff really. And helping out with tickets, customer service, all that sort of stuff.
Okay,
and that feeds into the music stuff I want to do.
Yeah, so you're surrounded by music.
Yeah.
Like everything you do is just music.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah, that's cool. I feel like it's good. Even if your day job is like, you're not physically involved with music, but it's still got to do with music. I feel like you just sort of like live and breathe that. Yeah,
exactly. Everywhere around me is music.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like, chilling with it. It's all by my side. You know?
And like, is the head office in Sydney?
It's in the Rocks. The head office is in the Rocks.
The Rocks. Okay.
Yeah, so that's my sort of money job. And yeah. But they're cool. It's a great company.
Yeah, and like obviously, I'm sure you're making money from like DJing and stuff like that.
So it's like making money from DJing.
So you're pretty busy then.
Yeah. I'm pretty busy. Yeah.
How do you manage that?
I got a notes thing on my app, and I just
prioritize.
Yeah. You know what? To make it work, I've shifted mediums. Like I used to have a whiteboard. I used to have like a full poster of the whole year and plan it all.
Yeah.
But now I just use notes on my phone.
Oh wow. Like a calendar, like sort of like a diary.
Yeah, like a diary, just like line break. Like, all right, April 18th, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do this, April, blah blah blah, and it's just like, I'll show you. It'll make sense. Wait a sec. See that? Like, it's just like...
Oh, far out. That's busy as. So that's like what schedule is that for?
So this is just for the whole year.
Oh, for the year. Okay.
Yeah, and then I organize it by weekly. So that's like gym, work, time in the studio, and then just every Sunday, just update that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to use that, like, use your notes.
That's
you
don't
have
cool.
to use many apps.
Do you have a studio at your house?
Yeah, I got a studio in my house.
So like you produce and practice and stuff in there.
Yeah. So I got my just everything I need. Got the monitors, keyboard, Ableton Push. I'm just trying to put in time. I just want to put in time, as much time as I can.
Are you like working like a lot on your song or the music? Because I'm assuming are you making like one song, or are you gonna make a bunch and then just pick whichever one?
Yeah,
you like
I
the
think
most?
it's interesting. It's like I make a bunch of songs, and if they don't stick, whatever, I'll just keep making new ones. I'll keep making new ones until I'm like, oh, this one's sick. So I've got like a few songs up my sleeve already, but they're not release ready, if that makes sense.
Like not mastered, or like you just don't think they're like...
Well, a bit of both. They're not mastered, or they're just... The mixing's weird.
Yeah.
Or... Yeah, I just don't like the sound of it anymore.
Step or something.
Yeah. So actually, it's a step before mastering it. It's just like...
Okay.
It's some of it's fully arranged, and I'm like, oh, I don't even like it. Like, but at least I finished it. So...
More practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd sort of still understanding your process and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm just enjoying making things, finishing it, and maybe never releasing it, and until something sticks, and I go, fuck yeah.
Have you played any of like your unreleased tracks, like your sets?
Not yet.
Oh, really?
But I will this Lost Sunday set.
Oh, you will?
So, yeah.
Like, is it the one that's coming out, or one you hope to come out?
One I hope to come out.
Yeah.
I'm still working on it, but after this potty, I'm going straight into the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm
Spend
just
your Saturdays there.
Yeah, just work on it.
Yeah.
And just that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, just because I want to just expand a bit more and release music and have something that's my own instead of just DJing everyone else's stuff. It's just like I want to DJ my own thing, and everyone be like, "Oh, this is sick! This is mad!"
Like your
I'll be
sound.
Like, yeah,
everyone knows it's
like,
you.
Yeah, and just make everyone's butt shake. You know? Yeah,
I've noticed that from this conversation that you
Yeah.
just love those sort of tunes.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think on that note, it's been awesome chatting with you.
yeah. Thanks so much.
Learned so much as well. Like
Yeah, good chat.
Yeah, obviously Instagram, as we were stating before, like there's so much you can only know about a DJ or about a person until you actually just like start to discuss things with them.
Yeah,
I feel like I've learned a lot. Like I had I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah,
And then we just kept going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good. You've been a great guest as well.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks everyone as well for listening. Thanks Aiden or Sanchez X.
Much love.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, Aiden Atan Sanchez X.
Okay, it'll be linked in the description. It'll be linked on all Instagrams and everything. So make sure you go follow him. Follow People's Party as well because they're great.